So hi everyone, I'm glad to be here and thank you for the organizers to give me this opportunity to talk to you. Basically, I'll be presenting about mobile entertainment ROI, basically talking about money. So my presentation doesn't have videos or any of the cool stuff, just talking about a certain experience I have been through as working for one of the largest media organizations. Actually, it's the largest in the Middle East, which is MBC Group. I worked for MBC as a director of new media for 9 years. And throughout these years, we were able to develop a very strong offering for mobile entertainment. And as you can see on the screen, in the last year, we achieved around $30 million of revenue out of monetizing our content, which was quite experience. So after that, a few months back, I left MBC, and now I have a small startup through which I do several projects, including managing all the digital products and content for Rotana Group, which is the second largest News Corp, owns around 20% of this group. It has about 11 TV channels. So we're trying to implement the lessons we learned at MBC with Rotana Group. So we know some very simple facts that everybody knows about mobile entertainment and mobile penetration. There is around 100% mobile penetration average, where so many countries, they have above 100%. There are some poor countries who are not there, but these are the exception. We know that smartphone penetration is heading toward 60% penetration in 2016. We know that 10% of the population around the world are accessing the internet through their handsets. So all of this great penetration, this huge usage of the internet and smartphones, and this increase that's happening in the ARPU and people, what they spend on mobile with operators or through the app stores, etc. The big question is, how do we make the money out of this? In the past, we had one of the issues. We said maybe we are not making enough money out of the mobile penetration that we have because the screens are small. But the mobile applications revolution showed that this is not correct. People like to use their mobiles. They are attached to their mobiles. They like to consume content on their mobile. So basically, the question is, what was the problem and why people are not consuming enough content and spending enough time consuming content on their mobile? And we have tried so many things, and the result I can come up with is basically to create a routine. People need to have the habit. Basically, people spend a lot of money in their daily lives because they have a habit of doing something. So if we create a habit of consuming content on mobile, which is happening already through mobile applications, but we want more, especially when it comes to entertainment content and premium content, if people get the habit, if got the routine, if it becomes part of their daily life without thinking much about alternatives and how much I'm spending and is it easy and convenient or not, if people get into this, they will spend more and will make more money, basically. So to me, and based on what I'm claiming here, routine is more important than the quality of content. We watch TV, we watch sometimes quality content, and sometimes we watch non-quality content. We never know. We just turn on the TV and we watch. For the same thing, in my opinion, applies to mobiles. Habits, routine is more important than the quality. It's more important than marketing and branding, more important than the platform, even user experience, which is a major thing. And more important from our needs. It's basically getting into our daily habits. Unless we use all of this to create the routine. And this is basically what I believe we should do. So we invest in content quality, we invest in platform user experience, we invest in branding and marketing, but we try to bring all of these to one major purpose, which is basically creating a habit of consuming mobile entertainment content on a daily basis for as large number of users as possible. Some ideas how we worked to create this routine. Based on MobiC experience, MobiC basically is the brand that MBC created for mobile entertainment content. We created a B2C brand, so we wanted people to look for the brand and try to find it and try to see what's the brand is offering them today on mobile, make it accessible everywhere, create the subscription-based thing, which is it's a common sense now that subscription creates a habit, creates a norm. Offer all of our content 24 hours before TV, so any show, anything that is not live, you can consume it on mobile 24 hours. We considered mobile as a bay window. And then people who are attached to any certain title, they can become consumers of this title on mobile ahead of people, and getting some more social status, and getting new habits, basically, where I can get the content whenever I want it. If I watch today's episode, I can get it immediately, the episode of tomorrow, if I want to, and by going to my mobile. Another thing, we created content reminders, all types of reminders that bring you to this content back again and again. So community-based reminders, this is not new. The timing, creating a habit that in a certain time you get content, creating even a grid for mobile. You can see there is a schedule for content. So creating kind of freshness for people to see that this is a new content, this is a new release, this is bringing from the TV culture to mobile. And the results, we have around 800,000 subscribers, paying $8 every month, which brought a lot of revenue and allowed us to invest more and more in the platform and in the content, and in creating this routine in different ways, in cooperation with operators or with the app stores. Platform routine, to create this platform routine, is to allow people to play with their platform. And I think this is now common sense with looking at the app store. So we play with the app store. We check it every day. We check what are the new things. So allowing people to play with your platform, allow them to be close to it and sometimes invest money. They can play in different times. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to say, basically, if you want to get ROI, you invest in the routine, you create the habits, and you win. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Here you go. Come on over here. Fantastic. I'm always very interested in when people start talking about habits and behaviors. In the UAE, there's so much mobile penetration, #1 place in the world. These habits that you're talking about forming, are they different between the Arabic countries and, say, Europe, when you need to design them? Because, there's a lot of differences between those types of cultures. So how do you, get a culture to change their behavior?
I think very good question. In the Arab world, we have more of an indoor entertainment culture. So that supports indoor entertainment. So people do more consumption of entertainment, or they have more activities in their leisure time at home,
okay,
or with their friends.
So in-home entertainment, in-home, okay.
Out and more and less outdoor, where in Europe and the States you see people going outdoor more to do activities, which is actually helping us a lot to provide mobile content and mobile services, because when you are sitting with friends or family or alone, your mobile is one of the things you can play with. I would think that's a major difference.
Interesting. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Round of applause for Ammar, please.